Dawn and Drew Show 1085 is brought to you by adamandeve.com. Use the code DAWN, and the discount you'll get will be like me having a little bit of sex with you. Did you come?
Yeah, everybody, buckle up and shit. It's the Dawn and Drew Show.
Goodness, hello motherfuckers, it's Dawn Maselli.
And it's Drew Domkis. Can you believe it? Look who I got in the room today.
Me, motherfucker!
I did it.
Hey, do you think that you could use the term, you personally, could talk to me in a loving way?
Me?
And call me motherfucker. Like motherfucker, but like in a sweet, like...
You would pop me though. Does that count? So you just want to excuse the hit me.
No, I promise I won't hit you this time,
okay.
this instant.
Okay, motherfucker.
You did it! Drew Domkis, cussing on a microphone.
Was that sweet?
It was kind of sweet, actually.
There you go. Done. Check. Welcome back, everybody. If you've never heard of us, we're Dawn and Drew.
If you have heard of us,
we're still Dawn and Drew.
Now we're called Dawn and Drew.
Yeah.
Opposed to before.
Yeah. I think there's a renaissance in podcasting now that you're back.
Oh, I know. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I can't handle the amount of mail I get every day that is like, please, Dawn.
It all goes to the
left us.
The old P.O. box is overflowing.
Who forms a cult and then walks away? And I was like, I do. No, I'm just kidding.
What have you been up to, Dawn? Missed you.
I took a couple months off of sanity. You know, not so bad. Like just getting by. Just getting by. You know, it's summer on the farm, and it's my favorite time, and I've just been just witching it up over here, living like a farm witch hermit.
I don't understand how it's just summer on the farm only.
Retard. If we were in Australia, it's winter.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
It's a beautiful summer. Why did I say let's do another show?
I'm kidding.
I do shows like every week, so I've been podcasting still nonstop. But it's weird now to have you back up here berating me.
Do you like it?
I don't know. Now I'm questioning it here, but it's all right. This is like it's like a birthday comeback for you. We've been doing the show for a real long time, and I noticed these last couple of weeks we've got a couple of new listeners, a couple new people going on Patreon. I started trying to do the show from the very beginning, trying to start from one. And then I was like, this is too much work. I'm not going to do this it's like they're available at Patreon. You can just download them all and load them in your iPod or whatever. But I got to like number 4, and then James was on the next one, and I was like, I don't want to post that. The professor.
Don't even talk about it.
So then I was like, so then I stopped. So I was looking at the site to see what our last show was, and it was 1084 on January 24th. So it's now August 11?
It's almost my birthday.
13?
Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a good summer. Everything is alive right now. You'll hear all the bugs and you'll hear all the tractors. There's like huge. Sometimes you watch these combines go by that are so huge. They take up the entire highway, and it's like it's just weird. These machines that you don't normally see.
That's why I like my lowriders. You go under them.
Yeah, that's what we do. We're on our bikes. You could ride your bike underneath.
Oh, recumbent.
You could drive a car underneath some of these combines. And I've seen people think of it like maybe they're like, should I? Because, you get stuck behind one. You're like, should I just go through it?
I'll skitch on my skateboard. I'll go underneath and grab on. Take me all the way to town. What?
Those are filled with like knives. It's like a thing with knives. And if not knives, it's chemicals.
I didn't say it wouldn't be tricky.
Local man loses his arm like a dumbass in a combine.
And keep skating.
What's it called?
Skitch. Yeah, when you grab onto a car, get towed in.
That makes me very nervous when I see that happening. I usually always...
Oh, man, people have gotten
broken.
broken big
I have
time.
seen it.
Yeah, that's not... I mean, you got to know what you're doing. Sometimes it's to get into a trick, but a lot of times people think they can do it, and they just go down the street, and then the guy driving just goes too fast, and then they get speed wobbles, and then you're toast.
If I ever see that you're doing this,
What?
Drew, I will have to
So they should hit record after I release.
After you wobble.
No, I'm not that guy. I don't need to get towed anywhere.
You're too old now, Drew.
You know what though? Back when I was in school, that was the best to like.
Okay,
just
we're talking about the 70s.
No, I'm talking 80s. Come on,
Drew.
I'm talking.
You were in school in the 70s.
Yeah, but when I'm talking about the thing I was about to talk about, all our friends would be on bikes, and you could just grab the bottom of the seat and just get towed wherever we were going. So that was cool. That was never a big deal.
Also sketchy, because your friend on a bike doesn't care that you're going to hit a rock.
Well, no, the rocks, that's up to you.
I know.
Whatever. I did a lot of that. But mostly on bikes, not cars. I didn't really do that on cars. Every now and then.
I bet if somebody was driving by slow enough in our driveway right now and you on your skateboard, you'd be like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Go for it.
Especially at that big off-road skateboard I got. It's going to dirt.
Why are we talking about skateboarding? I thought this was a Dawn and Drew show. No, I did not.
It's called Skatetosis at skatetosis.com.
Oh, my God, yeah. So Drew's been really busy. I'm proud of him because he's been following his dreams, and nothing bad has ever followed me in a dream.
Right? I had a really bad work experience, and I got out of there, and I've been working from home ever since. 2 years, building a skate park at the same time, and just having meeting so many awesome new friends that come and skateboard this place. It's so cool. All these kids that I steal their youth from. It's like, I love it. Keep coming. Keep them coming.
Drew, you sound creepy.
Somehow,
creepy
man.
Old dude now.
I just hung out with all these dudes this whole past weekend canoeing, and they're all in a college retreat, and they're all just turning 40. And I'm like, hey guys, I skateboard, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm just like this. I feel like a kid hanging out with these guys, and they're like, how old are you? I'm like, 47. This guy's like, we're listening to music, and he said, he's like, yeah, Guns N' Roses song came on, and he's like, yeah, Guns N' Roses. I was in first grade, and I was like, what?
You're like, this was prom.
I was in like junior high. They recorded it behind our junior high while I was in junior high.
What?
Yeah, they recorded it in Burbank in a studio behind Jordan Junior High while I was going to school. So like, it was in that time frame, late 80s.
Can you hear the bugs?
Mm-hmm. Crickets.
From that story.
Yeah, totally.
Could you hear my crickets from that story?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But yeah, this was like, man, Dawn, let's get you on a podcast again.
Yeah.
The world's first female podcaster in the podcasting Hall of Fame.
We should really start that. Podcasting Hall of Fame.
No, we're in the pod fading Hall of Fame.
Whatever.
Right next to your dad.
Shit, I ain't faded. I was just taking a break.
Hiatus.
You know what? I exist on a different frequency. Okay. Yes. You either believe me on this statement or you don't. If
I do.
If you really know me, you know it's true. And sometimes my brain is just out there, and I get like super excited about things that nobody else really cares about. And you don't want to hear me prattle on and on about like, you know.
Sometimes it's just a food item. But other times it's like Tesla and like,
well, I love
like
Tesla.
some weird botany or something. Like you go in weird, crazy spurts.
Right.
Or it could be like pop icicles, like the little flavor ice. Or I'm really in love with cashews, or I don't know.
Actually, I have never been like that, Drew. That's you, because
or pecan. You go through weird things. Come on.
Okay, well, yeah, I get super into something.
Yeah.
And all I want to do is
bubble tape gum. All of a sudden, you eat that like for a month every day.
Really?
There are times where you get gummy bears. You got to have a bag of gummy bears sometimes.
What is my latest
right now
obsession?
Right now, it seems to be still like popsicles, flavor ice. You're eating a lot of those still.
I actually only had popsicle last night. You don't even know me, Drew.
You're on the methadone of popsicles now. What do you want now? I gotta check and see what you're after. Look on the side of your bed. I'll find the nest of whatever you're into.
It's books.
Yeah,
There's
actually, yeah.
It's
more, you know what it is? The thing that you're into right now. It's not necessarily a food thing right now, but it's like gems and crystals and rocks and stuff.
And the Boleyns.
And the books about them.
And books. Yes, I've been really fascinated by the history of gems.
I'm always like, hey, Dawn, you want to go do a show? And she's like, no, I'm too busy.
I'm learning about talc. I am a prisoner in this mind. But you know what? I don't expect anyone to understand it. I'm just telling you I'm on a different frequency. And sometimes I just disappear, and that just happens. Sorry. I would nerd out if somebody was like I just finished a book about the Anne Boleyn and Mary Boleyn and the Boleyn sisters at the court of Tudor, and I'm like, who wants to nerd about this? And nobody does.
Give us a book report.
It was fucking great. I loved it. Actually, so I know that I read a lot because my brain is often just constantly needing something. It needs information. It needs stimulation, and I am exhausting to live with because because I require I need conversation. I need to be thinking about things. I'm building things. I'm constantly inventing things,
right?
And I'm sure it's annoying because it's annoying to me.
That's why I got to go play with a little wooden toy.
Right. That's why you have your sanctuary.
Yes.
Right. You go out.
Absolutely.
And I do believe that people need their sanctuaries. And I respect your space. I barely ever go out there.
I know. It's actually really kind of fun when you are there.
I know. I make it
I
so
like showing off for you because I don't get to because you don't want to see the videos of me falling.
I hate watching you fall. It hurts my heart.
All right, back to Anne Boleyn.
Ooh, yes. In the court.
Just deflecting off the me getting hurt.
Oh, yeah. You did it with something that you're such a... Drew has mastered this now. He's like, what is she really into lately? Moss. Talk about moss. What kind of moss is this?
Is that an LED?
Oh, I do. I love LED solar lights. Okay, so I was just reading this book about, life in let's say 15, it's over a time period, but we'll say 1530.
Okay, good year. Good year.
And the King Henry is in all his finery, and it's just before he decides, I'm going to be the king and the god. And it's fantastic because wow. I mean, it must have been riveting to be witnessed. And then you send in these young girls that are 14, 15 years old, right. And they've been raised in France, and
they're all twittering about it.
No, and then they go like this to the girls. They're like, "Get the king to fuck one of you," okay? And they're like, the parents are hoping that you could become the king's mistress, and these are little girls, 14, 15 years old, and they are like, yes, father, yes, mother, because they have to do what they're told because they're part of the court.
Yeah,
and
parents want to cash in.
Yeah, because girls are trash. To have a woman child, you have to have a dowry. I have to pay you to take this child off of my hands.
Right.
So the girls were trained to be basically they were getting put where they were told, and they were like, let's see which one the king wants to fuck. And then, of course, the king is like, I'll fuck this one. And they're like, yay, way. And they have a great time. And then he's like, she gives him 2 children. And the queen has been barren for so long. So, I mean, it's like this woman that's the queen of England, because she can't give birth to a son, she's garbage. She was raised in the finest courts with every training and everything, but I'm sorry.
Disposable.
Yes, absolutely. He was like, I'm getting divorced, I'm calling Rome. And then Rome is like, no fucking way. And then he was like, fuck you, Rome. I make my own religion. Yeah. I'm divorced now. I'm calling it. I'm marrying now this new Anne Boleyn. I'm going to marry Anne Boleyn now.
And her friends.
yeah, and I'm going to fuck all her friends. So
go church.
I am the Church of England. So it's this kind of stuff that I get all excited about. Then I start ruminating about, and I don't have anyone else to talk to about it. So that's why Drew said, go talk to...
I'm exhausted with our discussions about it.
You don't even know anything.
What?
So Drew was gone this weekend canoeing, and so then I had a chance to just nerd out.
Yeah. Did you finish that book yet?
I absolutely finished it. I was like...
Did you read it twice?
No,
that book would probably take me 4 months.
I know, and I saw this thing where somebody was saying if you really try, you can read 52 books a year. And I was like, that's not...
Yeah, what else do you do? Do you have anything else going on in your life?
No, but that's nothing. You read so much on the internet. You read you consume. It's your consuming time.
I didn't say I didn't know how to read. I'm just not sitting around reading books. That's
I know.
It seems like such a... I mean, it is relaxing and all that, but it's just like I always feel like I got something else I should be doing.
But that's
And then I find myself sitting around saying, I don't want to sit and read that book because I got so many other things to do. And then I'm like, I'm not doing anything.
I'm on Facebook.
Where's my Thrasher mag?
Yeah, exactly.
Pictures. It has pictures.
So I mean, I do think we only have a certain amount of time that we can consume something.
Correct.
You know, and so I appreciate that people are letting me consume their time.
Oh, there you go.
Right now with
consume this
with my stories of Anne Boleyn, Mary Boleyn, George Boleyn.
So I also wanted the other reason why I wanted to get you on the show because I wanted to announce a request of mine for your birthday.
What?
I've got an idea that I know how everybody can contribute to your birthday this year. We're not having a party.
I didn't want a party this year.
Right.
I'm not in a party place.
I know, and for the last couple of years, and that's fine. That's understandable.
No, it's just, I mean, really, I guess.
We party all the.
Well,
do you know what
this
it
is the
is?
thing.
We party pretty much every Thursday, so you didn't want one big old party to interfere with Pong Pocket Night.
My sister Christy is turning 40 this year.
I know.
And I think that we'll do a party in October for her. So.
Are you putting it out there? Anybody wants to come?
Yeah, but it's not like a regular party. No. But I mean, like if someone is missing the farm time, a farm party.
If anybody's really missing the farm and they want to like come and hang out and skate the park, you know, I got tickets for sale.
You dork. They're like, get your tickets here. Get your tickets here.
It's like middle of February.
They're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Your life sucks. I'm like,
No, so here's my request. If everybody can contribute to Dawn's birthday in one way, it's a selfish, generous token.
Selfish yet generous.
Go to our lovely sponsor, adamandeve.com, and buy yourself a dildo, but use the code Dawn, and we'll know that you were thinking about her. Because I get a report. They'll give me a spreadsheet, all the times the code was used, and I'll be like, look at your birthday month. Everybody treated themselves
actually
to you.
A hedonist's greatest joy is seeing other people.
Oh, and there's more than dildos because you get free shipping, you get free DVDs. I mean, you get 50% off of one thing. So it's really kind of a sweet deal. And I was like, how can I hustle a little money? I'll get everybody to buy themselves something and use our code DAWN, DAWN, at adamandeve.com.
DAWN. Do you think that I could?
What do you think? Good?
Oh, I think it's great because you know what? I'm all about people fucking jerking off.
They should, if you can, spell Dawn with your jizz.
Gross. First of all, there's 4 letters. Yeah.
Hashtag that.
No, if you
Jizz Dawn.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the first one to do it in conditioner.
Jizz Dawn. Spell Dawn in jizz.
That's disgusting.
Hopefully on some big titties.
Drew,
what?
Stop making this about your sexual deviation.
Like you wouldn't want to see that. Hedonist. My case.
I pictured it.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I mean, now I can't concentrate.
Yeah. If you don't have enough, just D is all right.
It's like one line of the hashtag. I could have done better, but I'm older now.
No, post your pictures with the hashtag. You don't have to spell the hashtag out. That's a lot of jizz.
That's what I was picturing.
That's what I'm saying. If you could just squirt out a D, that'll work.
Squirt out a D for my birthday.
Yeah, for your birthday.
So it's either
it's like when you pour one out for your homie.
Yeah.
Shoot a D out for Dawn's birthday.
That's the only way.
Out of your D.
That's the only way I'll ever do these shows again.
It's the D&D weekend.
But I have no
D out of your D.
I am also going to let all the ladies, if they can just squirt out.
Oh, you can squirt a D for sure.
Squirt a D out.
The girls could probably squirt your whole name. They got more in them.
First of all, there's not like a pointer, like
it's like a squirt gun. I thought. Isn't that what that button's for?
Squirt gun, squirt gun. Fear that button, people. I'm not talking about me.
Oh, sorry. I don't know about other people.
You better not. All right.
Man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and hit you now. I love you. So that's good. Yeah. So it's summertime. Yeah. Lots of fun stuff. Drew skateboarding.
Some summertime.
I have an assignment. Drew gave me an assignment.
I did give her an assignment.
So
let's see if she pulls through. We'll talk about it if she actually comes through with it.
Oh, and then I'll read it then.
Because I would like to do these more regular, Dawn. I've got the studio set up here, always here waiting. The seat right there is always yours.
Yeah. Do you hear that?
The airplane?
Yeah, we've had some crazy.
Wait. No, that's a truck. No, that's a helicopter.
It's a helicopter.
It's John Candy.
What? He's dead.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
First of all, he was never in a helicopter in that movie. You got my John Candy hopes up. One, because you know I love him. And two, he's dead, so we'll never get to meet him. And he always reminds me of my dad a little bit. So it's like, if John Candy could die, they think, oh my God, my own father can die. What? So, but I told him he's not allowed.
Right. Well, at least he made that Pod Fade Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm proud of him.
Founder. Flounder. I'm the flounder of the Pod Fading Hall of Fame.
What was the other thing?
The what?
Pod Faming Fall of Came.
Something, I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Well, you guys, thanks for listening. Tell a friend about the Dawn and Drew show. Only if they're cool, because fuck those uncool people.
The PP Club still exists, but right now it's pretty much just access to archives. We've completely slacked.
You've really slacked.
We could do more PP show clubs.
All right.
Well, I'm just saying, it's available for archives, for sure. There's 1,000 shows over there.
When you said archives, I pictured anchovies. Just letting you know.
Arcovies?
No, that's a bad one, Drew.
You open the little tin, and it's full of shows.
Here you go. I would like things packaged in little tins like that you have to open.
Full of like oil.
No, not with oil.
Stinks.
No, I'm just saying like something cool, like where you're just like you don't know what it's gonna be, and it's just like a fucking little interesting thing.
Spiders.
And they're hungry. They've been in this tin for weeks.
Pissed off scorpion.
Oh man, no, I wasn't gonna. I was trying to use the mystery tin as a thing of joy and beauty.
How about Altoids?
In a tin? In an anchovy tin?
I don't know.
Drew
there was a Beastie Boys album cover. Weren't they all laying in one? And the tin was opening up and they were all laying in it?
I don't know.
I think so. Hello Nasty, I think. Because it's nasty. I'm laying in our anchovy tin.
I'm going to bury you in an anchovy tin.
Really?
A big one.
My ashes. Get me actually tinned at a...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I will.
That might be a cool, like, way, instead of urns, you get this little anchovy
like
tin, and he's got a picture of you, like an old ad. Your face.
It's just like spam container.
Here lies Drew.
Scatter them as you want.
Put me on a cracker.
Why do you want people to eat you?
I don't. It's just part of the advertising. You want to be sellable. You want to sound tasty.
Why do you have to be tasty? Why do you have to make everything so sexual?
Rub me on when you're shooting that D out of your D.
You know what? Forget this plan. We're closing the anchovy tin Drew Domkus factory. My dreams are crushed. Remember in the beginning when I said nothing ever happens bad that you follow your dreams? Good night, Internet.
It's time. Revolutionary. In time. Walking down the street, nowhere to go. I don't know what to sing. Do 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 do. Do. This song is made for puppies. This song is made for kitties. I am the monster in your dreams. I am the girl you always loved. I hear the secrets that you keep. When you are floating above me, I can see through your skin. I don't know. Who knows what I'm doing? This is freeform. Better than freeform jazz. Freeform jazz seems to suck. I don't like it very much. Peel back her skin, she said. Her hair never fell that way. It feels like a burr on your sweater. Getting deeper. Peanut too had worms, but we gave her a pill. No, she doesn't have worms. This is something that I never knew. I never knew I could be so crazy. I never knew I would be so happy. Sometimes when your pet's back, he farts. He can't help it. He has anal gland. I gotta go now. My cab's here. See you later.
That could have been our very first show.